What's going on? Welcome back to another Boom Beach video. So I think the initial hype for the Laser Rangers is dead. So it is time to try and refine them as we get them upgraded. I think they're level 3 currently, but we're going to be testing them out with Scorchers and a boat of Bombardiers. The Laser Rangers are very good at taking out buildings, but their damage suffers a little bit once they hit the HQ. That's where the Bombardiers come into play. Even though we only have a bow to them, I think it'll be just enough to get the damage going. It looks like a pretty easy war factory today, but there are a lot of shield generators, so hopefully we can take care of them. We're going to go ahead, get our Scorchers down. We're going to let them get some separation, and right now we'll get the rest of our troops down, including Sergeant Brick. Let's go ahead, pop a battle orders. This part at the beginning is where it is a bit chaotic and we want them just taking out buildings and taking out buildings, so then they can get focused up and hopefully start going for the shield generators that we want to take out over here. And I think on the back end I've got enough energy right now. Actually, I definitely don't, but because of the health, I think we can start looking at barding down the shield generators back here. Maybe we do, just because of the reduced artillery costs. One more and another one on the other. Okay, we are so close to taking those all out. The box of critters should be able to get it, and that was a lot of focus over there. And how are our troops doing? It looks like we've lost a couple Scorchers, a couple Laser Rangers, but again, we have the Bombardiers to take care of business once they get on the HQ, assuming that our Laser Rangers and their lasers are able to take out these shield generators. But again, there is a lot of health on these, so it's going to take a lot of effort from these Laser Rangers to go ahead and take out the shield generators. Look at them, they're level 3 shield generators, so they do have a lot of health, but not as much health as what's going on the HQ right there. And it looks like we've lost a fair amount of troops. Are we going to be able to take this out in one attack? I'm not sure what we're going to do. We're actually going to get them refocused because there are a couple Scorchers that we don't want them really getting out of the way there. That could be a bad position actually because of the rocket launcher. I should have looked to see what the range is, but we'll get them repositioned again, and that is tough over here. There are still a couple shield generators. We'll get a barrage out. Oh, it looks like the Scorcher going to clean up business. Nope, just went to die. Respect it. They decided to die away from the other troops, and that could be problematic. We'll go ahead, get an artillery, and we should be able to get rid of the final shield generator in a second here. I see some lasers getting at it. Down it goes, and now this is where the Bombardiers, even though we only have 3 of them, are gonna feast. It would take forever. You can see when the Bombardier bullets hit, you're actually chunking the HQ health. Otherwise, there's almost no damage getting placed onto it. Down goes War Factory. It took 1 attack. Now, that was a fairly easy one. The only difficult thing was making sure we took out all the shield generators, but a great attack from this strat right off the bat. That almost gave us the amount of loot we need to get a critter launcher up to level 4, but we do need to get a bit more iron. I don't think there was any iron reward in that War Factory, so yeah, I guess I didn't really expect to get it. I know this isn't much iron, but at this point we are so close to getting the upgrade that the little bit of iron will help, and we actually want to get more gold because this is an expensive strat to cook up, and also we want to work toward our next Laser Ranger upgrade, which costs around 7 million or so. So a good chance we won't even get close to being able to get that upgrade today, as we are sitting around 3. Man, the upgrade price really started to go up real quick there, and you could see the critter launcher wreaking havoc on my troops there. They were shooting beams at each other there for a second, tried to take out the critters. And where is this shield generator? We want to help out the cause, but I cannot see where it is. I think it's right over here. I'm going to take a guess and say that is it, because the Scorcher is still taking that out. It looks like it was, and we're going to be able to take out a level 67, which should not have been that hard really, but I guess it is what it is. And we only lost Laser Rangers, so a fairly cheap retraining of our troops there. And now we move on to the next phase. Not much gold, so we're gonna consider our options here. I'm gonna put maybe I can't be picky. Maybe that last base was just an insane amount of gold that we are not finding elsewhere. Here we go, almost 300,000. That will do. But again, we probably won't even get close to. Maybe we have like the classified item that fills our gold. I feel like I have one or two of those. I know I got a building blueprint and something else, but I might have used that something else already. But it could be a gold thing, and that would be very nice. But also, at the same time, you know, I might want to save that for a different upgrade on the Laser Rangers, as it only gets more expensive. So we'll see if I get greedy, impatient, or if I want to, you know, wait it out. It looks like we get our second victory in this base. This combo is just absolutely stomping. Once again, only losing Laser Rangers, which is fine because they weren't as expensive as I was thinking. 15. Let's see how much gold that is. 120,000. I guess that is a good amount. That was like half of our winnings for that battle. A little under half. And this is what we want to see. Almost 400,000 gold. Love to see it, but also just got to make sure we don't lose too many Scorchers and Laser Rangers, because we don't want to be spending that much gold retraining them. I see we got a ton of critter launchers at the start of this base here, so we will keep that in mind. And also, let's start cleaning up some mines over here that we know could hurt our troops. There we go, taking out a good amount of them. I missed the boom mine completely. What we're going to do, we're just going to let our Scorchers hopefully run over them, clear a path for our troops. It looks like they should get all of them, exactly what I wanted, but yeah, I guess it would have been better if my artillery could have taken out a couple more mines, because that is, there was a couple boom mines our Scorchers ran over, and that's one we want to protect our Scorchers from. So we're going to have to save our energy here, because I guess we can start spending it. But it could get a bit dicey up here where all the defenses are, and that is where we could lose a lot of our troops. We just got to make sure, keep the shock bombs. The shock bombs are very effective on a base like this because we can hit so many defenses with them. We'll go ahead, reinforce it right here, get a boom cannon and a couple of shock launchers on top of it, which will free up our troops. And it looks like we are good on the end of right as I was saying that, a Scorcher died in a tragic manner. So we're gonna spend a little bit of gold to get that back, but we did get almost 400,000 gold, but we spent 136,000. So we're still in the green, I guess. But we'll go ahead and find a different opponent if you're online, and we'll see if you got a good amount of gold here to get. It looks like you do, so we're gonna attack you. Once again, housing a lot of mines by the beach. We'll go ahead and get an artillery. Does that take out all of them? Oh, it almost got all of them. I was thinking, if I threw it directly on the boom mine, is it only gonna get the boom mine because of the distance? But we got 3 out of the 4. Very nice. Or was that? I guess we got 4 out of the 5 if you want to count the boom mine there. Go ahead, get our troops down, and it looks like that shock launcher got very lucky and hit a good amount of my troops landing over there. My gosh, Brick, you are so far away from the middle of the troops. We need you stack in the middle just because we want your battle orders to be effective. Accidentally threw 2 boxes of critters onto a minefield. That is not good, because you're just wasting energy at that point. But I guess it worked out in the end because we took out the mines. We can't be too picky, huh? We'll go ahead and get some barrage artillery out on the doom cannon, boom cannon here. Hopefully get it taken out. I keep forgetting that our artilleries are discounted, so we should be favoring them over the barrages and taking out the remainder. My gosh, we are in a tough situation here. We're able to take out that boom mine without hitting any of my Laser Rangers there. Love to see it. I just saw a mortar up top. Devastating. It's going to get another fire. Nope, it will not. But it looks like we lost quite a bit of Laser Rangers and a Scorcher, so we're going to have to fork over another 100k or so gold. But we're still, like I said, we're still in the positive here. for where we start. Actually, with War Factory, maybe we're not, because we lost a good amount of troops, and that is an expensive one to lose to, because you don't get any gold return, at least this time. Not enough gold. Maybe circle back to it depending, but we've been fortunate to be attacking bases with like 400,000 gold. There we go. It was a matter of time before we found another one. And do I credit the green statues? I don't know if I should. I'll credit the resource reward. We're still on the hunt for one. Been cooking up statues. Haven't gotten a resource reward masterpiece, but I know life's gonna get a lot easier once we do. We'll go ahead, clean up a lot of the mines over here, and we'll get a barrage. That should be a good one, but also has a chance of missing both shock mines. All right, we're fine with leaving one up, and we'll go ahead and get rid of the other boom mine. We'll get our Scorchers down, and then we'll get our brick down right in the middle. That's where we want her. I need to make that a point of emphasis to get her in the middle, so that she's not only using battle orders on one side of the troops. We'll go ahead, get one pop. The Bombardiers, they're lagging behind, and popping the battle orders before they're in the circle does not help, as the troops just outrun the Bombardiers even more. But the Bombardiers, you just got to be there when the HQ is starting to get targeted. That's kind of the point. You're providing, by the time you're firing at the regular defenses, there's a good chance your bullets won't even impact it, because the Scorchers, the brick, the laser rangers will take it out while the Bombardiers bullets or bombs are on their way. Although I did see one just clutch up on a shock launcher, so we appreciate that. We'll go ahead, get a flare on the HQ and take it out. We'll see where that puts us at the end here. Looks like we got a nice crystal, but we are very far off from our goal of like 7.5 million gold, whatever it costs. Exactly that. Classified item. We do have an iron safe, but we don't have anything for gold. Unfortunate, but we'll go ahead and get our critter launcher started upgrading to level 4. So very nice. We just got to chip away at these upgrades. Once we get resource reward, it should be a lot easier to get the upgrades, as we are loot restricted for now. That sounded weird, but yeah, that's gonna be it. Thanks for making it to the end. We'll see you in our next Boom Beach video. Bye bye.